What if you could build your own AI assistant that actually understands conversations, automates tasks, and feels like a real human without starting from scratch? Because this is way more powerful than a typical chatbot. Want to stay ahead without getting lost in tech jargon? This space explores smart AI tools that help you automate tasks, think creatively, and work faster. Hey guys, welcome back. So today I tested out a platform called Botpress, and honestly, this feels less like a chatbot builder and more like a full AI agent engine. And I'm going to walk you through exactly what it does, how it works, and whether it's actually worth trying. Most chatbot tools feel limited. You either write rigid flows or rely on basic AI responses that break easily, but Botpress is clearly trying to solve that by giving you a system where your AI can actually follow logic, access knowledge, and behave more like a real assistant. So instead of building if this then that bots, you're building something closer to a smart conversational system. All right, let's talk about what stood out from the screenshots and platform. 1. Visual Workflow Builder. Inside the studio, you get this node-based interface, kind of like connecting blocks. You start with a trigger, then build flows using nodes like autonomous AI, conditions, transitions. It's very visual, very clean, and honestly, pretty beginner-friendly. 2. Autonomous AI node. Super interesting. This part is actually really cool. There's something called an autonomous node, where the AI basically thinks, responds, and uses tools like knowledge search. So instead of scripting every reply, you let the AI handle the conversation naturally. That's a big shift. 3. Knowledge integration. You can plug in knowledge sources, and the AI can search and respond based on that. So imagine FAQs, docs, internal data, the bot can actually pull answers dynamically, not just pre-written responses. 4. Built for developers, but still accessible. From the site, they mention it's built by developers, for developers. And yeah, you can tell. There's flexibility, deeper control, and more advanced capabilities. But at the same time, the UI still feels approachable, so it kind of sits in that sweet spot between no-code and pro level. 5. Real conversation handling. Another thing I noticed is features like human handoff, proactive chat, knowledge indexing, which basically means your bot doesn't just answer, it can actually handle conversations properly. Now, let's talk pricing, because this is actually pretty interesting. From the pricing page, there's a pay-as-you-go plan starting at $0 per month plus AI usage, includes Visual Studio, free credits, and community support. Then the Plus plan at $79 per month adds things like human handoff, insights, watermark removal, and better support. And a team plan at $445 per month, with advanced features like collaboration, analytics, and role-based access. So yeah, you can start free and scale depending on how serious you are. So when I look at the actual interface, you land inside the studio, create a workflow, and basically start with a start node, connect it to an AI node, add tools like knowledge search, then define how the conversation flows. And on the right side, there's even an emulator where you can test your bot instantly. That part feels super satisfying because you're not guessing, you see it live. Honestly, this doesn't feel like a simple chatbot builder. It feels more like you're building a mini AI system. There's definitely a bit of a learning curve, but the power you get in return is kind of insane. If you want to try building your own AI assistant, I'd say this is definitely worth checking out. Let me know in the comments what you'd build with it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.